Okay, let's talk Assassin's Creed the Movie. I don't normally make videos like this, I don't normally review movies, but Assassin's Creed has always been a special franchise to me, you know? It was one of the first franchises that actually got me to see video games for more than just what they are. They taught me about history, and that was actually how I convinced my parents to get me the game in the first place, despite it being M-rated, was that I could learn something, but I actually did. And then to see this movie, I wanted to like it. I truly, truly wanted to like it, and I was ignoring any score that the movie had been given. And I wish I could just recommend it to people as a, oh, go in, turn off your brain, you'll have fun for a while, like, Suicide Squad or Batman v Superman or some movie like that, Transformers, but I can't. Because even the scenes that, I had the most fun with, the ones that took place inside the Animus in Spain, constituted maybe 15-16% of the overall movie. Don't quote me specifically on that, but that's what it felt like. It felt like these scenes, for being the main plotline of the movie, were few and far between. And don't get me wrong, I understand that you have to do things differently. I wasn't terribly upset with any of the changes they might have made to make this into an actual proper movie. But in doing so, it all just felt so sloppy. Because one critique of the game that I have is that Desmond is not an incredibly well-developed character. That's not surprising though, because you don't spend a ton of time with him. He's there to set the plot in motion, and from then on, you're basically just playing as Altair, or Ezio, or Connor, and as a result, yeah, you grow closer to those characters, not so much to Desmond. And the film, I think, wanted to reverse that formula, because we spent far more time with the person going into the Animus than the actual ancestor. I mean, I'm having trouble recalling the ancestor's name off the top of my head right now. I think it started with an A. Aguilar. There you go. You see? Case in point, right there. There was zero character development for Aguilar in the past, and there was no character development, it felt like, for Cal in the present, despite the fact we spent so much of the movie with him. Do you see why I started to get frustrated? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there were several times I caught myself thinking throughout the movie, why am I watching this? No, seriously, why am I watching this? What is compelling me to continue sitting in this seat? Was it the characters? No. Was it the story that was sloppily laid out? No. Was it the cool action shots that they kept having to cross-cut in between the past and present, completely taking you out of the moment? No, surprisingly not. Going back to what I said earlier, sloppy is, I think, the perfect word to describe this movie. It just felt like there was so much potential that it shouldn't be this hard to make a successful Assassin's Creed movie, in my opinion. Because this movie had a nugget or two of a good idea that I thought was interesting. Spain during the Spanish Inquisition, a very interesting time period to explore, which they did not. Again, taking some of the best parts of Assassin's Creed and just kind of leaving it there to be like, yeah, this could be a decent plot device, I guess. Ultimately, the characters felt shallow, the story felt sloppy, and the action scenes weren't good enough for the price of admission. Just stay away from this one. Sorry guys, I had to say my piece on this movie in one way or another, and thank you for listening to me complain for almost 4 minutes now. I promise, it's over. I've said my piece. I don't recommend you going to see Assassin's Creed. Surprisingly though, I do hope it gets a sequel, if only for the sake that maybe, just maybe, they could improve upon it a little bit. If not, maybe reboot it another 12 years. But hey, those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Maybe you thought Assassin's Creed was the best movie you saw in 2016, to which I'd have to respond, did you just wake up from a coma starting January 1st and ending December 25th? But no, seriously, if you've seen the movie, let me know your thoughts down below. I am genuinely interested if you disliked it as much as me or you found more bright spots. So until next time, thank you guys for watching. My name's Taserlad, and this has been a very different On Geek.